We found out we were traded, and here's what that actually feels like behind the scenes. Is exactly what I thought this first video was going to be about, and I know a lot of you did too. I know you're gonna see that in my vlog that you're about to see, so I just wanna put that out in the air right at the start of this video. I currently have about 24 fully packed boxes in my guest bedroom that are staring at me to be unpacked, because we will now absolutely be staying in Montreal until June. Which, by the way, is a completely normal thing for hockey wives to do in a contract year when the trade deadline is approaching. Everybody does it just in case, because if the guys get traded, then they're on the road immediately, and the wives and families have to pack up their stuff for them and bring it sometime later. But before we get into the vlog section of this video, which I know you're all here for because my community loves the hockey behind the scenes, we have a few housekeeping items to attend to because this is my very first YouTube video. I want to start off this channel by saying just a massive thank you to the city of Montreal and the hockey community in general. You all have been so kind to me in growing our community and, you know, making it a safe and comfortable place for me to speak about what my and Patty's lives look like. There have definitely been people who have not been so kind, and you know who you are. I don't really understand how people can say things on the internet and not expect the people you're writing about to see it. The players see it and their families do too. Anyway, because of all the positivity that I'm receiving and all the questions that I've been asked on Instagram and TikTok, I found that a lot of the deeper questions about not just the hockey lifestyle, but mental health and the foundation that Patrick and I have started, a lot of them are not necessarily compatible with short form videos. It's something that I want to get a lot more in depth with, and so a long form YouTube channel just makes a lot more sense. And I also think that it gives me the ability to have a lot more real and in-depth conversations with you guys, which is kind of what I've been trying to make my channel all about. I know that lately I've been putting out some more entertaining, kind of funny videos about the trade coming up and things like that, which I really enjoy, having the lighthearted side to all of this. But at the root of it, it really has been one of the most stressful months of my time in the hockey world since I've been dating and now married to Patrick. Having you guys all to kind of chat with and decompress those feelings with online has been a really fun creative outlet for me. And while it continues to be a fun creative outlet, I want to continue showing you guys the behind the scenes of my life, and also I think that really humanizes the hockey world. But at the end of the day, the guys and their families are just people too. I also know that a lot of you are wondering what we think about being here in Montreal now that the trade deadline's passed, and I am going to answer that question for you at the end of this video. I'm not really sure what people are thinking about us staying here. So what you're about to see, hi Boogie. Dude. So you're about to see a vlog of me all day on the trade deadline, kind of a countdown if you will. I want to give a disclaimer that when I was filming this vlog, I very much was going into the trade deadline with the mindset and being totally mentally prepared for us to get traded. So you're gonna see that that's my mindset for pretty much the entire day. Towards the end, my brain pretty much exploded, and I'll give you a little bit of reflection at the end. Today is the trade deadline. Today. Nothing's happened yet. Right now, the two rumors that are strongest are LA and Anaheim. And when I tell you, this has been the most excruciating week. Oh my gosh, like they're really waiting to the last second. Like, there are 6 hours until the trade deadline. It's at 3 p.m. today, and Patty told me last night that his agent is going to call him mid-morning today. Like, most of the time, I'd say, like, media doesn't really know what they're talking about. And so even though the articles are all saying LA or Orange County, you know, it could always be something crazy. I'm gonna try to bring you guys with me as much today as I can. I think today's gonna be a pretty emotional day. Right now, I'm just kind of in survival mode. This has been the most stressed that I've been in. I can't remember the last time. Something that I do when I'm feeling really, really anxious is I have a tendency to isolate myself. I just haven't really wanted to see anybody except for a couple people that I am really close to here and wanted to say goodbye to. Like, my brain is absolutely fried. All of the
rumors. You start making all these different kind of lives for yourself in your head. I don't know how else to describe it, but when I see a trade rumor or I see something that's coming up, it's like my brain is trying to mentally prepare for that situation. And so I research it. That's kind of my coping mechanism. Then when you kind of start getting comfortable with that idea, it just gets ripped away from you because, there's new trade rumors all the time. It's gonna be a crazy day. This is one of my favorite cafes in Montreal when I don't have Boogie. They don't have dogs, unfortunately, but they have a bunch of cute merch, and I always get my Americano whenever I'm not with him. It's Adobe. Okay, I got my Americano. I've had a timer on my phone ever since yesterday, which has been like half encouraging and half excruciating to look at. I feel like it's kind of like the watching water boil, but I know that no matter what happens at the end of the timer, I will know our fate. Okay, I've arrived at Notre Dame. It's crazy. It's actually been under construction literally ever since we moved here a year and a half ago. I don't know how it takes so long, but I mean, I'm sure they're doing very important things, and it's hard to maintain this beautiful building because it's so old. Fun fact, this is where Celine Dion got married. I always thought that was pretty cool, and that we live so close to this. It's such like a fun area of Montreal to live in. But anyway, I brought Jesus a nice crisp 20, and so I'm hoping that can persuade him to help me out today. Oh, I guess I have to chug my coffee. Okay, that was nice. I felt like a little warm hug. A fun fact is if you are ever in Montreal and want to go to Notre Dame, there's a really cool light show that they do inside of the cathedral. It's called Aura, and we would always take our family when they come visit around the holidays. But I'm pretty sure it's available year-round, not just like Christmas and stuff, but for some reason it just feels Christmassy to me. Now I'm gonna go back to the coffee shop and get another one because I didn't remember I had to throw it away. So I'm gonna go get another Americano from the exact same spot. And yeah, probably go wait it out at home. It felt good to get some steps in, do little activities to kind of get my mind off of it. 3 hours and 30 minutes until the trade deadline. Something else to mention, I think, is that Patty has been on the road since Sunday. It's currently Friday. I'm happy that he's been on a West Coast road trip, like living it up in the sunshine. Him and a couple of the guys on the team went golfing yesterday. I think he's in a really good place mentally. A lot of my friends have reached out, some in Montreal, most not in Montreal. Some people are asking like if I want them to like be with me today. Honestly, I think that I just want to be by myself. What I don't want to do is like go and do something right now because like God forbid Patty gets a call and then he calls me and I'm like in the middle of the gym or something surrounded by people. So I'm kind of just trying to hibernate, but when you're hibernating and just pacing around the room, like my brain's going crazy. So 1 hour, 24 minutes until the trade deadline. I just saw that Corey Perry was traded out of LA to go to the Tampa Lightning. And I texted my cousin Tucker, who knows all about hockey, and he says that there was an article earlier in the week saying that if Corey Perry stays in LA, that means no Line A. And so since he's moving, maybe they're making space for Patty. I don't know. So, just almost an hour left. We're so close, guys. At this point, there are 14 minutes until the trade deadline, and I still haven't heard anything. I'm so anxious. Like my heart is beating at 5 million miles per hour. I'm trying not to go on the internet because I saw something, and I've seen 2 things in the past hour that have made me be like, oh, like this looks like we're gonna go here, and then something else is like, oh shoot, what is that? And then so I'm just trying to stay away from it. I'm trying to just in this last minute, I want Patty to be the one that tells me. I'm really hoping I don't like get a text from one of my friends or some random person who sees an article. So I really want it to be Patty who calls me. I'm hoping that we will find out before the news does. Oh my gosh, I just like I can't even describe like the kind of anxiety that I'm having right now. like just not knowing. And I am just like, I'm so happy that this is about to be over, but like this has been such a hard couple of weeks. And honestly, the fact that it's going down right down to the very last minute literally is actually insane. But this is like real life. This is what's happening behind the scenes. I know that there's a lot of other people that are going through this too in the hockey world and like in other parts of the sports world. Like I cannot be the only one, but I feel like nobody ever talks about it and shows this side of the sports industry. Because it's so glamorized. Like I have not been this anxious. Like I can't remember the last time that I was this anxious. And I was told that this is normal for the trade deadline, that a lot of things happen like last minute and people are having like all these frantic phone calls and all this kind of stuff. But like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So the next update I give you, we'll see what happens, but it's very much down to the very last wire. So
after this last video was taken, it was actually another 30 to 45 minutes before we got a call from Patrick's agent telling us that we had not been traded and that we'd still be in Montreal. That timer that I had going off, when it hit 0 and it was 3 o'clock, my brain was just absolutely... To answer the question about if we are happy to be in Montreal for the rest of the season, Patty and I love Montreal as a city. And we love the hockey environment here. It's one of the most special organizations. This is the mecca of hockey, and it's such an amazing environment to play in, to be in. The organization is absolutely incredible. That being said, we really want Patty to play. We really want to be in whatever place he's gonna be able to do his job and do the thing that he loves to do. So we're crossing our fingers that he'll get to play sometime in the rest of the season, and if he does, then that's great, amazing, and if not, then that's not good. I don't think it's a controversial thing to say that, you know, we're hoping that my husband gets to have his spot on the roster, but we'll see. And if Montreal is that place, then we're more than happy to be here. As a city, we absolutely love Montreal. It's been so good to us. I don't think that that's going to be anything that's incredibly shocking to anybody, but because we've been really open about how much we do love this city. I wanted to vlog the trade deadline because I think that it is one of the most difficult days for hockey families throughout the league, and it's something that I don't see a lot of people talking about, either publicly but also privately. Like, I was actually kind of shocked at how little the hockey community in itself talks about the trade deadline. I think it's a little bit awkward for people to discuss it, and I think that it can make it pretty lonely of an experience. I just wanted to give you guys a window into the world, both the positives and the struggles that come with that. If you've made it to the end of this video, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a few months, but I decided to just, you know, dive right in. I honestly never thought I would be saying that, so it's kind of crazy to me that I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out videos every Wednesday, with the next one being a Q&A, so if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, make sure you drop them in the comments. I'll see you guys next week.